High-value nutritionists use modern tools, mental models, workflows, and systems to improve productivity and reduce the amount of time they spend fiddling around with things they shouldn't be. You aren't taught this at university. There are loads of videos on productivity and what apps you can use to transform your life on YouTube, but a lot of this is not really relevant to nutritionists. And so in this video, I'm going to try and break down some of the biggest bang for your buck apps and tools that nutritionists should be using to help free up their time and improve their output. So, first of all, a nutritionist needs to capture any relevant information into their life. Now, they can use a number of apps for this. The apps that I use to help capture things into my life are Apple Notes for things on the fly, if I've just got my phone with me, Notion if I'm on my laptop and I find something on a web browser, I can use a Chrome extension, and TickTick for task management and project management. I'll get onto this in the future. And all of these things that you capture will eventually go into a workspace of some sort. You probably use maybe Google Sheets, OneDrive, Microsoft programs, and bits of software like Word, Excel. You may even use more modern stuff like Notion, Coda, Evernote, Rome Research, Obsidian potentially. But everyone's got a workspace, whether or not it's a modern one, who knows? And you can use modern tools for your workspace to help you work on a couple of different things. So you can use it to work on yourself, personal, and operations. Modern tools can help with both these things, but I'll start with personal. And modern tools are really good for working on personal development and personal brand. Now, let me show you some examples of how modern tools can help with personal development. So you can build a second brain, which is a way of capturing, storing, distilling, and retrieving information on a digital tool. People build their second brains in Notion, Coda, Obsidian, Evernote. There's loads of other softwares as well which you can use. These are some of the main ones. I can't go into the full theory of building a second brain just yet, but it's like a paradigm invented by a guy or popularized by a guy called Tiago Forte. It's an expensive course. You can buy his book as well, which I would recommend reading. And you can use modern tools to help with promoting certain behaviors that will help you succeed as a nutritionist. So within Second Brains, you can capture inspiration and you can write down things, and you can link together thoughts and pieces of information which will help you to innovate your service. And you can use modern tools to help with behaviors such as Knowledge Hub and creating a knowledge base for yourself in a digital tool, which gives you the ability to rapidly access any of your knowledge on a particular topic using Spotlight search functions and the fact that you've got it on a computer, a tablet, on your phone, wherever you go. And you can use modern tools to help with reflective practice as well. Instead of journaling on paper, you can use templates in like Notion or Word or Google Sheets or Google Docs. There's loads of modern tools and apps that will help you with habit tracking. I don't need to go into that. Are you really a nutritionist if you haven't posted a book of a picture of atomic habits on social media at some point? But as well as personal development, you can also use modern tools to work on your personal brand. And within personal brand, you've got really a content strategy, a content production system, and content distribution. These are the main areas where modern tools will help you with this. So content strategy is basically how you want to convey yourself to the world. I would suggest using a method of content marketing which allows your content to be discovered long after it's been published. So an Instagram post will last about a day. If you make a YouTube video, you will still get views months after you have produced the video if you've got like the title right and stuff. So people can discover your videos months after you've posted it via intent-based searching. As you are a nutritionist, you will be solving problems for people. Where do you go if you have a problem that you need an answer to? You either go to Google or YouTube. So if you solve problems for people, you should be really making content which can be searched by people. You can also use modern tools to help you with producing content as well. You can plan things out in Notion. You can have a pipeline. If you're going to make a YouTube video, you wouldn't just script it, make a thumbnail, film it, edit it all in one go. That would take you ages. You can do scripting one night for 30 minutes. You can do scripting whilst you're on the toilet for 30 minutes. You can film for 20 minutes on one day. You can design a thumbnail when you get a spare 15 minutes another day. And you can track all of this in modern tools like Notion, which is useful. And if you're producing infographics and content like that, you can use automations in design software like Canva or Figma and templates to help speed things up for you. So modern tools are essential for helping you produce better content quicker. And automation software is essential for content distribution as well. So if you don't use any automated content distribution platforms or tools, you really should. The first obvious one is social media scheduling. This is free, Publer. There's a pro version for £13 as well. You shouldn't be manually posting stuff because you have better things to do with your time than sitting there and thinking about, oh, what am I going to post? When should I post it? And email automations as well. You should be trying to grow an email list and delivering value to your clients as well through email, because most people open their emails. So that is how you can use modern tools to help work on your personal development and your personal brand, how it can take the stress out of things, how it can improve you as a practitioner. And as I said, modern tools are great for working on yourself, and they're also good for working on operations as well. So within operations, you normally have like a work operating system that you use, would be your computer. You can also use modern tools to manage your time as well. So a work operating system, if you're a nutritionist, you probably use coaching software, maybe some admin software as well. These are expensive. Coaching software is 30, 40, 50, maybe up to £100 per month. Admin software as well. I think there's some dedicated nutrition admin software. I would honestly just use Notion or Google Suite, Google Sheets, whatever it is. I don't really use the Google Drive or whatever it is. I just use Notion. So forgive me if I've got Google Docs wrong. But this is like Notion's a £5 per month, and Google Suite is probably a £5 as well, £10 max. So if you want a more agile system, you could probably develop a tailored solution for yourself in one of these platforms rather than going for the coaching software and the admin software. But yeah, work operating system that you use is very important to your ability to carry out your daily tasks. So really give this some thought. And if your modern tool that you're using is not up to scratch, then maybe consider using something else. So as well as using modern tools for your work operating system, you can also use it to help manage your time, and you manage your time through project management and task management. Now, I'm not an expert in project management whatsoever. I'm doing a PhD, which does mean there is an element of project management, and the things that have helped me with project management are using things like Kanban boards. You can use software like Trello. You can also make these in Notion as well. And Gantt charts, which give you a top level look at timeframes for where projects should be completed, who should be working on them. And there's software that helps you with project management these days. So if you've not got like a system in your life which is showing you, I need to do this, I'm doing this is done, this is what I should be doing for the next 3 months, the overall strategy of whatever your nutrition practice is, then you should be using modern tools to help you with this. And task management is another big one as well. There's loads of modern tools you can use to help you manage your tasks, and there's loads of theory behind task management as well. There's getting things done theory, there's the Pomodoro technique, Eisenhower matrices, and good task managers. I use TickTick, as you can see here. It allows you to have an Eisenhower matrix. It allows you to input your daily tasks into a small little app. And this has been the best task manager I've ever used. It allows you to highlight them via priority. You can tag them. You can set reminders up for them. Within the TickTick app and interface, you can also have habits. You can search through all of your old tasks. You can have a calendar which it links up to. And this Eisenhower matrix has been massive for me, just by adding tasks into, right, what do I need to do today? What's urgent and important, and what can wait? Alongside Pomodoros as well, there's a built-in Pomodoro timer to this TickTick software, which allows you to just break up your work periods into short bursts of 25 minutes. So modern tools are very, very useful for personal development and operational development for you as a practitioner. There's many, many, many more aspects of this which I could have gone into, and actually it took me a while to streamline this down into just some simple-ish small areas where modern tools can help you. And as I said, they don't really teach you this at university. You're not going to get a full work through of how to use a task manager at uni. So if you don't come across anything like this, you probably won't use it. And if you're watching this right now, then definitely start. I think the biggest bang for your buck is using YouTube to teach yourself stuff. I pay for a premium subscription of Skillshare as well. That's very useful. Notion is almost life-changing as a tool. TickTick is brilliant for task management. Canva as a design tool is so easy to use, and there's so many templates. Also, I've made this in Figma. I'm currently learning how to use that. Might be useful for nutritionists as well, probably. This whiteboard function is good. ConvertKit is the easiest email marketing software I've ever used. It allows you to send out emails in sequences and gives you landing pages and forms that people can sign up to. And Publer as well, as a social media scheduler, is brilliant. It has a really nice calendar view, which allows you to look at all the content you've got coming up and what you've planned to post. So in terms of price for all of this stuff, you can pretty much get going with all of these for free. ConvertKit does have a free trial, and then it's like £13.80 per month, I think, for up to 300 email subscribers. And then so for £13, for about £14 per month, you can have a proper setup and system which will help carry you forward in terms of your productivity and output. I pay for Notion, Canva, TickTick, and ConvertKit. I don't pay for Publer because the free version is absolutely fine for me at the moment. So for between £30 to £45 per month, you can get superpowers with all of this stuff as well. So TickTick Premium is definitely worth it at £2.17 per month. Notion Premium is also definitely worth it, as is Canva Pro. And I'm really liking using ConvertKit to make sales for my Notion templates and courses. So that is how modern tools can help you. If you want to find out a little bit more about this, how I use Notion to set up my life, how I use a content marketing strategy, how I automate some of my Canva designs, how it all fits together in one system in Notion, I've actually got a free 5-day email course, and the link to that will be around the video somewhere. Feel free to check that out. Across the 5 days, I give you a bunch of free templates, free client-only training videos that I've made, and a proper system for you to help improve your productivity and reduce the amount of time you just spend wasting